I'm meteorologist Chris Holcomb from the 11 Alive Storm Trackers with this update on Hurricane Dorian based on the 2 p.m. advisory on Monday afternoon. Dorian is now a Category 4 storm, but it's on the high end of a Category 4 with maximum sustained winds at 150 miles an hour, some gusts up to 190 miles an hour, still moving over Grand Bahama Island there as a Category 4. It's a very slow mover, moving to the west-northwest at only 1 mile an hour. So that track keeps it as a Category 4 even tonight there, just near the island, and then starting to make that turn up to the north. Category 4 early Tuesday morning, still a Category 4, Tuesday evening with 130 mile an hour winds. And we see here that the center of this line is still staying just off the coast of Florida, but the cone does touch the Florida coastline, meaning that the eye could go into the coastline. By Wednesday morning, a Category 3 storm off the coast of Daytona Beach, and then we'll be watching mainly the impacts on Georgia will be Wednesday morning into Thursday morning. That's when the track just kind of brushes the Georgia coastline. That's when they will be feeling the potential for some hurricane force winds, most likely tropical storm force winds along the Georgia coastline there during the day on Wednesday morning into early on Thursday. And then again, brushing the North Carolina coastline, we think by Friday morning, then moving up toward the north and falling apart as it does that. So again, don't look just at that center line, look at the cone. The cone means the areas that could see the center of the storm that could move through. So we do have new warnings in effect. We have these hurricane warnings for the Florida coastline, the hurricane watch for the North Florida coastline, and now at 11 o'clock, they extended those watches into parts of the Georgia coastline, including coastal Glenn County and parts of Camden County there, from Brunswick down to the south, really the Altamaha Sound down to the south there to the Georgia line where we have that hurricane watch in effect. Spaghetti models, the consensus still makes this curve away before a direct landfall, but brushing the coastline with some of those strong winds, storm surge, and very heavy rain as well. In fact, here's a look. The yellow color that you see there indicates the tropical storm force winds. Those will be moving up the Florida coastline. Then, as we get into Wednesday morning, you see that? It's at 5 o'clock in the morning there. We begin to see those tropical storm force winds coming into the Georgia coastline, covering the Georgia coastline through the day on Wednesday. This is at 7:30 at night on Wednesday night with those tropical storm force winds, and then moving up into the Carolinas. Now, we will not have tropical storm force winds here in Atlanta, but we will see some breezes enhanced by this system as it's coming into the area. So we'll be watching the rain chances very closely. It looks like that main rain shield with this storm is going to stay down to the south, bringing rain into the Georgia coast, but we're going to stay dry here and also hot. Watch 11 Alive for more updates. We also have updates on 11alive.com and Facebook and Twitter.